I think there's a cockroach in this room. My mom's coming tomorrow. I gotta get to work. Hello. Happy Thursday. Top of the morning. It's not morning at all. It's 3:30. It's 3:30 p.m. 333. Ooh, I like that number. Oh boy, where do we begin? I've got so much to update you on. Actually, let's go upstairs because I got 30 minutes until therapy and I want to actually be ready. I just blow dried my hair. I want to do makeup so I can record some videos after therapy. But I want to try this on first. You guys, short form video content finally got me. It finally influenced me. I'd been getting so many like Facebook Reels and YouTube Shorts and stuff, seeing these comfort brand sweatsuits. And I'm actually going on a big trip in a few weeks. I'm actually, flying across the pond for the first time in many years. And yeah, I got influenced because these are supposed to be like the best travel outfits. Let me back this up. Back that up. Good. Let me back that up. Wow. I'm unhinged. They've got like all of these pockets, like seriously pockets inside of pockets. I wish I could like show you. I need like a flashlight, but we've got like the kangaroo pocket, but then there's like little pockets inside for like your AirPods, your passport. I think they said there was like 11 pockets on this thing. Zippered pocket. The thing that really sold me on this is, hold on. Yeah, it's like a little sleep mask for your overnight flight. So I was debating between a small and a medium because all the models were wearing like a size medium. And obviously they're smaller than me, but I'm glad I went with the small. I don't like when things are like too oversized. All right, let's go get ready and I'll update you on my life. Girl, look good, won't you? Okay, hello. So it's Thursday. It honestly, I keep wanting to say it's Monday, it's Tuesday. It feels so early in the week. Honestly, because I was traveling last week. I went to New York City. I had a great time. It's funny, I keep saying like I had both the best time, like my best New York trip and my worst New York trip in the same trip. So best time in terms of company, I got to meet a client, Elena, who I've known for years. She was in, I think, the first cohort of the Social Media Management Accelerator, and she is from Luxembourg. And so, the chances of us meeting were slim to none, and we got to meet and hang out and go to breakfast together. I got to go to an event at YouTube. It was all about YouTube shopping, which is basically like YouTube affiliate marketing. Those things like were all truly amazing. I ate some of the best food ever. New favorite restaurant in New York is called Candle, if you want to check it out. It's so good. I can't remember the neighborhood it's in. It's in a neighborhood I'd never been to before in New York, and it was just such a vibe. Vegan, obviously. So I was trying to vlog, and I really don't want to sound like a diva here, but I'm going to. I know it. First hotel I booked, they were very kind. So I'm not even going to name them and shame them, because they were very kind and accommodated my refund request. But I got in and it smelled like mildew. I was like sneezing. It was like really dusty and just kind of gross. Oh my gosh. You guys just like renovated an old building and did like nothing to it and left the mildew smell in, even though it was like a very expensive hotel. And if I would have just been staying there for a night or two, or even just alone, I probably would have just been like fine. But I was staying for like 4 nights and I was just like, I don't think I can do this. So got a new hotel. The new hotel is even worse. Okay, it was beautiful. I gave you guys in the vlog, I gave a beautiful hotel tour. I was like, wow, this is like some bougie stuff. I didn't, wow, this is amazing. Had a balcony. I had a whole separate closet like in New York City in Midtown Manhattan. I'm sitting, editing a video, laying in bed the night before my friend's supposed to get there to meet me. And out of the corner of my eye, I didn't have my glasses on, so it was a little fuzzy, but out of the corner of my eye, I knew I wasn't alone. I was not alone. I think there's a cockroach in this room. I don't have my glasses on, and it crawled under the bed. But it was crawling fast, and it looked kind of red. I need to get out of here. What do I do? It's under my bed. There's a cockroach under my bed. Do you just let them live? I mean, it's New York. Like, there's probably cockroaches everywhere, right? But how do I go to sleep? You know, I just saw out of the corner of my eye. Thank God it was a mouse, so I would take a cockroach over a mouse. 5 seconds later, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know what to do. I guess I just sit here and wait until I see it again. All right, bye. And then there was another one. And I was like, I know it's New York, but this has never happened. Like, I've been going to New York for, a decade on and off here and there, and that had never happened to me before. So anyway, all of that just sort of took me out of vlogging, so I did not really vlog, so I apologize. But I did do a recap of the YouTube shopping event over on my second podcast, Content Creator Confessions, with my friend Ryan. Check out that podcast if you want to learn more about what I learned. I am definitely trying to do more shorts that point to affiliate stuff using their shopping tools, and I'll keep you posted on how that goes. But today, like I said, I've got therapy in just a few. Very, very excited / nervous to talk to her. It's one of those where I'm like, I knew I made some not great life decisions recently. Now we get to analyze why I am the way I am. But yeah, this weekend right now is my last full weekend in my home before I go on this big trip. So I have so much to do, and actually my mom is going to come on Saturday, which is very nice, and I am going to have her help me with some stuff, but there's also kind of like the prep before the person who's going to come help you comes. Even if they know your house is a mess and your life is a mess and they're going to help you, you still need to like tone it down a little bit. My house is a storm right now. After therapy, I'm going to film a couple of videos just using this camera. I was trying to think of like some chill videos that I could do that didn't require a big fancy setup because I left my big camera at my studio. And I saw that Metrocool has a new report out all about paid advertising. And then I'm gonna see if there's any other like reports from other companies or anything that I can do, because I feel like you guys really like those stats and breaking things down and things of that nature. So we're gonna try to film a couple of videos. Just trying to look cute there, and inhaled hairspray. Love that for me. I was so confused. I'm like, why does my vlog camera look like this? That's because I have a different lens on. Gosh, it's so much like crisper, isn't it? This is the lens I use to record the podcast. Not my wide angle that I usually use for vlogging, but it's really close up, so yeah. Anyway, just finished 2 videos. I don't think I've ever been hungrier in my life. Like, my stomach is growling. One of the bad things about going to New York is I ate so much food. So much food. And I think I like got myself used to eating such large quantities and heavy meals. So we are gonna go to the grocery store because I really wanna make my signature pasta, but I don't have the tomatoes. It's like a specific type of stewed tomato I get from one specific store here. I'm curious to get you guys' take on grocery store etiquette here. Like, how long is too long to be standing in front of one section of a freezer just staring at like one item when somebody else is clearly trying to get in that one freezer? It was so funny. I was trying to get there are these amazing little donuts, and this lady was just in front of them the whole time. I'm like, trying so hard not to be rude, but anyway, it's kind of funny. Successful grocery shop. I am still starving. I bought a bunch of useless stuff like donuts, like boxed mac and cheese, just like random stuff that I typically would not buy if I was not so hungry. So you win some, you lose some, but now we're gonna go cook some pasta. Okay, I'm like so hot. I just took so much trash out. It's like unreal. Hold on, let me put my hair up. I've just been ordering a lot of stuff for the studio and also for this trip that I have coming up. So I had like so many boxes. It's just like, I feel guilty, you know, because it makes me realize just how wasteful the world is. Me, but at least I'm recycling it. So cooking my pasta right now, and I am just pulling all of my stuff off my SD cards. And one of my clips, for some reason, recorded like, one of my SD cards keeps splitting my recording into 4-minute clips. And I have no idea why that is, because it's the same exact SD card as like other ones that I have that don't do that. So it's got to be either like a camera setting or I need to format the card or something. But so I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clips that I need to sync to audio, which is a little bit of a tedious process, but luckily it is possible. So I'm going to do that while I'm cooking my pasta, just so that whenever I am ready to edit, which will probably be tomorrow, although it's due tomorrow, I might be editing tonight. I don't know. It might be early morning tomorrow. It'll just be good to go. Little things like that. I don't remember where I got this tip. I think it's actually about cleaning, but it was like, do whatever will make future you like thankful, like whatever will make things easier for future you. So if that means like, oh, there's a hoodie sitting on my chair right now, I don't have time to like fully put it away or fold it or hang it or whatever, but I can at least pick it up and put it in my bedroom or put it like on the floor outside of my bedroom or like whatever. And it's like a micro task that makes your life easier, if that makes sense.
Top of the morning to ya. It is Friday. I stayed up late last night editing, so it's pretty late in the morning right now. But yeah, I decided to just like get all of my work done for today in terms of getting the podcast up and stuff last night, so that today could just be a prep for my life, you know, things happening. I don't know why I can't talk. I'm sorry. This is like the first time back to vlogging in a little bit, and I feel like whenever that happens, I'm like a little rusty, so my words don't make sense. Anyway, today I wanted to have free to one, clean my dirty house. My mom's coming tomorrow, and like, I'm embarrassed to show you, but I feel like I need to show you. It's like a hoarder's house. Like, no offense if you're a hoarder and you have like a problem with that, but like, seriously, this is the result of basically 2 back-to-back trips and doing laundry in between. Like, I would like come home from a trip, do my laundry, dump out my clean laundry and be like, oh, I'm gonna fold that eventually, and then pack for the new trip. And then I did that twice, and now like, it's really not that bad. It's just like a bunch of clothes I need to fold, but it looks horrible. But before I do that, I do need to finish up some work stuff for the week. So I have one client project that I need to get their final version of their video over to them. I shot this video down in Florida for this coaching. They're like a coaching duo, husband and wife team. They're awesome. I thought the video turned out really good. They're really happy with it, but they just have like, they basically just want it shortened a little bit and some B-roll swapped. So it should not take me any longer than like 30 minutes. It really shouldn't. I just need to focus on it. So I'm going to get that done, send that over to them. And then also for Metricool, we're doing like a waitlisting video, which I don't know if I'm sure you've seen those like in your Instagram feed, where basically like I'm making an Instagram video, but it's going to be run from the Metricool account as an ad. And so same thing for them. I got them a version, no revisions. Actually, I just am going to add captions and stuff. So hopefully within like an hour, hour and a half, I'll have all of my video client work done, and then I can clean my dirty house. So let's get to it.
So what I do in Final Cut, at least, first of all, we used frame.io to communicate these updates. It's a really cool website if you haven't checked it out yet. But so there's just like a few cuts and things that they like different. So what I do is I use markers, which in Final Cut, it's just, you just click M and it'll place, wait, that didn't work. There you go. M, it'll place like a little marker, for the because if I just were to make this edit, like where they said cut at 12 seconds, right? If I were to cut that, well, then all the rest of the directions would be timed weird. Like the time would be off, you know? So I just make the markers for where I'm going to need to do things to start, which means right now I'm removing all my markers from when I was making the project. I don't know what they were for. You know, sometimes I'm like, oh, I need B-roll there or whatever. So removing those, adding markers, and then we're going to just, I'm going to have to redo the whole music because this is what's called audio ducking. So like it's louder in some spots, quieter when they're talking. So I'm probably going to have to just delete the whole music track and do the ducking over, which is fine. That shouldn't take that long. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Well, that ended up taking forever, but everything's done. I've got my videos sent over to both clients. I ended up getting distracted and sending a newsletter for my own videos. Normally I have like this formula, but I decided to do like a recap of 3 different things that I've done this week because I've been creating a lot of content in a lot of different places. So that was necessary. It's important, but I like got distracted and started doing that and designing that and doing the colors and all the things. Side note, I feel like post 2020, we all know what happened then. The reason I don't say it is because sometimes YouTube gets mad if you say like the thing that people had. But I feel like post that time, my brain honestly like is different. And I don't know if it's because, I got it multiple times or just because of how the world changed. But like my focus is so bad. I don't know. I don't know at this point if it's something that I want to look into, like want to try medication for or behavioral stuff for, but it is something that I'm noticing, and I just have to be like a little kinder to myself, I guess, of like, yeah, you can't work the way you used to. Like your brain is actually different. I used to be able to just bang stuff out and it's not happening anymore. So anyway, even this talk, like why am I talking so much? Like just keep it moving, Latasha. Let's go ahead and take like 30 minutes and clean up my kitchen. Good morning. It's Saturday. My mom just got on the train, so she will be here shortly, and house still is not perfect, but it looks 10 times better than it did before. Although there's all this stuff right here. You're probably like, Latasha, it doesn't look better. Why is all this stuff just junk here? It's because I realized I really need to start packing. Like, this is gonna sound so silly, but I know my trip is coming up really soon, but I guess I didn't do the math on just how much time I have. And it's not very much time at all. So I truly need to start packing. So yeah, I am going to just kind of start throwing stuff in my suitcase. I got a new suitcase, first of all. It doesn't seem all that sturdy though, which makes me nervous, but I don't have like a big checked suitcase. I only have carry-ons. So this one is a medium size. So it's like big, but it's not huge. So we'll see how that goes. So this is an adapter. I really don't know if I'm going to need it. I'm going to the British Isles, Ireland, UK, Paris as well. So I figure it'll just be good. We're staying in hotels, the day before, the day after. I know the cruise ship has American plugs, but this one has like everything. It has American, European, has USB-C, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna bring that. This thing, what is this? Oh, compression socks. I'm so glad I thought of this. I actually have 3 pairs too. I'm traveling with my friend Shelby, so maybe I'll see if she wants a pair. But I haven't been on like a long flight in a really long time, so I'm gonna wear these for the day of. I'll just leave these out on top of my suitcase. Raincoat. Got this from Uniqlo. I shared it in my New York vlog. This is the kind that just like packs up. Okay, so something that is also gonna make me sound a little silly about this trip. When you hear cruise, what do you think? Because I'm like, ooh, get my cute little summer outfits ready. And I honestly did not even think to look at the weather, but like it's cold there. Like it's way colder than here in Michigan. And definitely since I've been spending more time in Florida, I think I've gotten like, I even come to Michigan and think it's cold. Like, I'm like, why is it only 78 degrees? It's July. So the idea of going somewhere where it's going to be 66 degrees as a high in August, it's going to be freezing. I honestly think I need to bring like a coat, right? So anyway, I'm definitely bringing my rain jacket. Okay, I'll show you the shoes I'm going to bring. Speaking of being cold, so I bought these little, I don't know if this is like excessive, but I just wanted these little boots. They're cheap and whatever, they're like fake Uggs. Just wanted something so like if it is really cold on a day when I'm out and about / when I'm on the ship, like mornings, evenings, just some slippers to walk around in. So I like these two because I don't really care about them. You know, like I'm not going to bring like nice boots. So if they get smushed, that's fine. If they get ruined and I need to just throw them away, honestly, they were like $20. I mean, I don't want to be wasteful, but you know what I mean. So I'll probably wear my Vans to the airport. So I'll bring those. And then I'm going to bring a pair of sneakers so that I can work out. This is like a 12-day cruise. If it was like 5 or 7, I probably would just like not even bring workout clothes, but I can't go 12 days without working out. And then I think I'm just going to bring a pair of black heels for formal nights. And I might bring like a pair of sandals. I don't know. Maybe these, maybe something else, just to bop around the ship on. We'll see. So on the cruise, I'm trying to put these shoes on. On the cruise, there are, I believe, 3 formal nights. I'm just shopping my closet to find dresses that I've never worn before instead of buying new stuff. And so I found 3 dresses. I do like this one, but I feel like I feel a little bloated today, number one. I don't have any shapewear on. I feel like if I had shapewear on, I would probably feel really confident in this. Okay, I really hope this one fits and zips up because it is so cute, I feel. I might just like bring this one and then bring some others that are more like day dress / night dress. Oh no, it might be too small. Wait, no, I think I just have to get it over my bra. So yeah, I think this is like really pretty flattering. All right, I am off to pick up my mom from the train station. I don't know how much I'll vlog. She's just here today and leaving tomorrow. I don't know how much I'll vlog just because it's always like awkward vlogging around people who do not do YouTube, even though she's my mom. But I'll try to do a little recap if nothing else. And I am starving. So first up, I'm gonna see if she wants to get lunch. Good morning. Happy Monday. I had such a good weekend with my mom. It's really fun to hang out with your parents as an adult if you're lucky to still have them. I am lucky to still have my mom, and we only live like an hour and a half away, but we don't get very much one-on-one time together just because we're usually like hanging out with my nephews. And, you know, when I was married, like he was always there. So it was really a fun weekend. I want to show you some of the studio updates that we made. My mom helped me a ton with organizing the studio. So I'm going to go over there in a little bit and give you a little tour of everything that we built. And oh my gosh, the hilarious footage of us moving this table, which I feel so guilty. I'm like, I should not be having my 60-something-year-old mother like helping me move heavy furniture, but she was such a good sport and we did what we had to do. Hold it. Okay. I don't really have a grip. Gotta get the grip. Maybe your side is harder. I'm sorry. I just didn't want to push you out the window.
No, I just have to like.
Gotta get the grip.
Okay. Stop.
Okay, well now this is hard for me because I'm crouched in like a C shape. Yeah. Are you getting crushed?
No.
Okay. All right.
I have one question. Are you getting crushed?
All right. We did it. High five. So this table that I moved into my living room, it's the Transformer table set. It actually houses the leaves to that bigger Transformer table that's in my office. And it was just taking up space in there. And I also thought that it would be better here because now I can work and eat in my living room. So that was a fun, I mean, it wasn't fun. It was a lot of work to get it out of the studio and into my home. But I'm really grateful that she was able to help me with that. I just got an email also
one of the other things that we did is we went and dropped off one of my disposable film cameras, and I just got the Google Drive of the photos. Most of them didn't turn out. I think I forgot how to use a disposable camera, / I think I traveled with it quite a bit, and I was reading that the security x-ray machines can damage the film, but there is like 2 photos that I'm so happy. It was so worth it just for those 2 alone. The first is me and Ryan. It's seriously my favorite photo we've ever taken together. I think we look so genuinely happy. This was actually the first day that we recorded our first episode of Content Creator Confessions. And then the other one is my first time, I think it was from my first trip ever to Tampa. It was like in October, and I think it was October 2024. And it was just a really exciting time. And I, started to fall in love with that city. So good times there. But enough chit-chatting. I gotta get to work. Ignore the wrinkly hoodie. What I've been working on is transferring some of my free courses over to a Skool group. Skool is a platform. It's like a community platform where you can host memberships, courses. I did a whole interview with my friend D Green all about his, and some of you guys joined, which is awesome, his group Undeterred, and I am going to do a similar thing. I know, for those of you who've been, I'm like wielding a knife, I'm sorry. I'm making a Latasha apple. For those of you who have been around for a while on this channel, you know that I've been through several different iterations of communities. The twist on this one is that it's free. It is totally free to join my group. I'm calling it Down to Business. It's basically going to be a down-to-earth approach to running a business online. I'm going to be going through all of the things that I do to run my business and stay balanced and stay happy and, not be completely obsessed with business. That's kind of the goal. And so, yes, there's going to be business stuff, but there's also going to be some lifestyle stuff, hopefully. We talked about it in that interview with Dee. If you haven't checked it out, I know it's a long one, but it was a really good one. But basically, I'm going to take the same approach as him, where when you join, I get on a call with you. And if I have something that's paid that I genuinely think you can benefit from, I'll suggest it to you. I'm not going to force it on you or anything like that. But I think that's how it's going to make money, hopefully. And also I'll be collecting email addresses, so you'll get my newsletters where I sell my courses and so on and so forth. But there are 2 free courses in there for you now: The Art of the Vlog and my Intro to Freelancing. So I'm uploading those right now. And then what I've been working on also is just getting my members, few members that I do still have in any type of paid communities, migrated over, just figuring all of that out. There's not many people, so it shouldn't be too hard in theory, but that's what I've been working on. Now I am going to eat this apple and head down to the studio. All right, so I think most notably, the kind of most obvious change that I've made is I got a sign on my door. Let me unpack some things. So I went to the store yesterday. I went to Target, which I haven't really been shopping at Target much at all for the past very long time, but there was just some things that I felt like they would have, and they did have it. So first off, these are just bottled waters. I'm kind of turning this little cart next to my desk into the hospitality cart. So it's got waters, mocktails, thanks to Curious Elixirs. Shout out to them. They sent me a bunch, so that's awesome. There is a fridge in this office building, whatever. It's like a shared kitchen. So obviously if somebody wants a mocktail, I can put it in the fridge, or waters. But yeah, something I've learned about hosting people is anytime you offer somebody a water, they will always say yes. Or at least that's been my experience, which makes sense because same. So always keeping water for people. I know plastic waters are not ideal. I don't know if I should get a water filter thing to put in the fridge in there or what, but just for now, I got 2 6-packs of Smart Water. So we'll load those up, and then let's see what's in my good old handy rolling cart. I have a bunch of these little pink bins. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with these. So these are the things that I got from Target. I knew that they would have cheap little things like this. These were all $1. They're not anything special, but they're just little baskets. I need them for organizing these bookcases and a little shelf over here, which is also what this pink thing is gonna be for.
And then I brought these from home, some whiteboard markers. I actually bought some at Target and I realized when I was at home that I have a bunch. So I might actually just be smart, be financially responsible and return the new ones that I bought from Target. I also found these in my office, like a whole, what is this, 6-pack or something? 12-pack of, so yeah, I really don't need any more whiteboard markers. Label maker, I'm gonna use this for organization. That's what we're gonna do today. Eraser that I found in my office, okay. Then I got a first aid kit. Me and my mom were here like hammering things, nailing things, and I was like, you know, I should really have like Band-Aids in here because I cut my pinky a little bit and was like very subtly bleeding, and especially one, just like to be a good host, but two, my chairs are like white and I really don't want people bleeding on, you know? So my little travel one that I keep in my, you know, my personal travel bag is from this brand. It's called Welly. I just think it's a very cute little design so that I can kind of have it showing if I need to. There's like big bandages, whatever. It's just Band-Aids, ointments, things like that. So we'll put that away in a second. More bins, just these ones are like rectangle. I thought this was adorable. It's a planter, but I think I'm gonna use it maybe for markers or holding things. We'll see. Lastly, I got these little cloud bookends. Again, I'll use these for the bookcase or something. I actually got 2 sets. One I am using at home for my records because my records stand like they're like toppling over. So let me take you on a little tour of what we did over the weekend. You guys know this little set. I already showed you guys what this is all about when Dee was here. So this actually goes, its home is over here. I just leave it out when I'm just gonna be here because it has my filming set up. But when I'm not using it in that way, I'll move it back over to the wall and move this table a little bit more centered in the rug. Okay, so what did we do? What did we do? Again, here's my little hospitality cart. I put my disco ball. I had a disco ball in my closet. I put it here. I think that's a good place for it, honestly. My mom was like, do you want to hang it somewhere? But honestly, I'm like, yesterday it was really sunny, so it was really showing. Actually, you can see it a little bit here, like the sparkle from it. But I was like, I don't want to hang it just because not everybody's gonna want that in their background, or not everyone's gonna want the like light reflections from the background, you know? So this is nice because it just sits out. I did double side tape it so it won't like roll around. The big thing that we updated was this section over here. So this is really like the employee area anyway. Like I really don't want clients to be poking around back here, but we did organize it quite a bit better. So we've got my light, which is on wheels. We've got a little director's chair here, which can be moved around for photo shoots or whatever. I've got my vibe board. This was like out quite a bit further and it just like was taking up so much space. So we moved it back. Again, that coffee table was right here, which I moved to my house. So now we have all this extra space. So floor space, there's actually kind of like a weird little like hole over there in the brick that I just think is really unsightly. So honestly, I just like to cover it with this light. And then this just has some like stands and bits and bobs. But this was in the closet. I moved it out. And that's what I want these little bins and stuff for, so that I can like, because it is kind of showing, it's kind of technically out in the open, even though it's tucked away in this corner. So I want them to be cute, you know, like I want it to be nice and organized. And then I built this thing, which took forever. I'm like, it's just a simple wire rack. Like why is this taking so long? I'm so glad I waited until my mom was here, until somebody could help me, because it was like unnecessarily complex, but it's technically just a pantry organizer. And I put it on backwards so that I could easily access this stuff, but I just needed more storage space. And again, I just like threw stuff on here. I want to actually spend some time today and over this week organizing it and using my label maker to say like, okay, here is where lights go. Here's where, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, but I think it's really cool. Oh, and then this is what I got my whiteboard markers for. I'd been wanting to hang this as well, but it was actually, again, strangely complex because it was like I had to do the drywall anchors and yeah, it was like I had to drill things, I had to get multiple different screws to make it fit, but it's just a little whiteboard with days listed. So I can put, you know, what's going on in the studio that day. I think it's just kind of cute. And again, it's like in the employee area. So if theoretically I ever built a team to work out of here, they could pop over here and know what's going on, like at a glance. What else did I do? Oh, these lights. So Dee actually started helping me with these, but then it fell down. But those little box lights that are on that stand, there's 2 more of them. But I got these 2. They are remote controllable, and my hope is that they will act as like a little hair light for the podcast set, just to like make this set a little bit more dynamic and less flat. I'm gonna have to test it out, play around with it, but you can do like different colors, different brightness, and you could also move them, and angle them in different ways. So yeah. Oh, and I brought over some copies of Freelancer magazine, which is where my column is. Let's see if I can find it one-handed. Oh, it's in here. There we go. Yeah, so I'm like, I've got all these magazines. I'll, show off a little, for lack of better words. It's the little details that like make me feel a little chaotic. I'm like, at first I had all the things in this little cart just set out in their packages, and I was like, no, I need to remove them from their packages, put them in these cute little baskets, and I think it looks so much better. I think I'm gonna, when I go home, I'm gonna grab some Ziplocs and just put these in Ziploc bags and then set them in here so that we don't have this like ugly purple packaging. But I've just been like organizing baskets for like an hour and a half. It's all about the details, baby. We're back home. It's 6 o'clock. There's a fruit fly on my camera. I thought I got rid of all the fruit flies, and it seems they're back. So anyway, I should probably clean up a little bit in my kitchen. That might help. But I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna take a little dinner break. I think just make a really simple pasta that I make all the time. And then I'm gonna actually keep working a little bit. I'm just in the mood to get some stuff done, to launch this community, edit this vlog, which I already started editing. And I also I've been meaning to record this like thing for Google My Business. I don't know if you guys have a Google My Business for your businesses, but I highly recommend you do if you have like definitely a brick and mortar, but even if you don't, you can do like a virtual Google My Business. But for me, since I wanted my brick and mortar, listed on it, they needed me to like do a video showing me like unlocking the door, proving that I like have the lease or whatever. I don't know. So I finally remembered to do that. So I'm going to upload that, hopefully get approved for that. And yeah, edit this vlog, and most importantly, get my community launched and get people kind of migrated over there. So I'm gonna leave a link for you if you would like to join. It is totally free. I am gonna be on vacation for a couple weeks, so I'll be checking in, but this is kind of like the soft launch. Like if you're watching the vlog, you guys are kind of part of the VIP, especially if you watch till the end of the vlog. So I really want you to help me build this community. Like I want you guys to tell me what you want in there, what kinds of meetings, what kinds of calls, what kinds of resources. And then, end of August, we'll really start with all the meetings, all the calls, all the things once I'm back from my trip. But I'm gonna go ahead and just keep on working away. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to leave me a comment. I love, love, love hearing from you guys and seeing how you're doing. Join the community, subscribe, all the things, and I will talk to you in my next one. I'm gonna keep vlogging. Probably I'll pick up a new one tomorrow. And I'll definitely vlog my trip. So stay tuned, some fun stuff coming up. Bye.